Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of The Legend of Dragoon. This is Captain Ron Phillips here. How are you guys doing? We just got out of the Death Frontier, which was a maze of whirlpools and sand monsters in the middle of a desert. We're making our way up here now to exit the Death Frontier. And we are going to enter Ulara, the Spring City. Or the Spring Breath Town, I apologize. The hidden city of the Winglies that Miru didn't even know about. Even if an adventurer is lucky enough to make it through the Death Frontier, nobody can proceed from there. Time was stopped for me 11,000 years ago with the spell of this choker. And this is the only way to see Ulara, the Spring Breath Town. But where is it? The only thing here is an endless desert. No, it's not, Hashel. I sense it. I sense people's feelings. Over there. Holy crap! We can fly over there with this. Are you afraid? I think you are. Maybe. We are standing by you. I know. Let's go. But first there's a chest. Don't give me this item crap. Another sunrise today. Okay. Here we go, guys. Caron. Welcome to Ulara, the Spring Breath Town. I am the guard of the teleporting device, Caron. I'm a good friend of Rose's. Long time no see. Long time. Rose, you are starting to regain a sense of time, aren't you? No, not only that. You have recovered a lot of other things too. Are you the person who stopped time for Rose? No, it was Charlotte Frama. She is the person we have to meet now. Rose has been carrying the fate of the world all alone while shedding tears of blood. Can you go with Rose? Caron, stop it. I don't need to force them. I have already settled things with the Black Monster. The only thing left is that I have to complete this journey with my companions. If you understand that, I have nothing to say. Alright. Let's see, where do we go from here? What's down here? Alright, nothing here. Let's get on out of here. It's up this way. Miata, where's Charlotte? You are wondering because she would normally be taking care of these babies, right, Nick? Right? Right. Look at that, we got PD piranhas. Charlotte is preparing herself because, well, the things we didn't tell you about, right? Zeke told you them, so it must be about the moon signet. Tell me what you know. The signet is the signet sphere. The signet sphere is a sealing device that was created to be the last barrier, just in case the Moonchild reached the moon that never sets. Even my mistake was in your plan. You are really scary people. Even more scary is Zieg. He is trying to destroy the signet sphere using the divine moon objects. Wait a minute. You made the signet sphere just because you were afraid of the birth of the god of destruction. And why did you make tools that could destroy the signet? Ask Charlotte. It was decided between the siblings. I will. Okay. Oh, in the mouth. A Stardust. I'm sure there's more Stardust here before we go see Charlotte Frama. Roses. I think Shauna would be happy to see them. It makes me relieved. I didn't know you liked flowers, Miranda. I guess there is some woman in you. Don't misread me. Roses make me puke. They are just flashy. They don't have any kindness in them. Do you know why roses have thorns? It is to bring out their own red using the blood of the people that they hurt. They'll do anything for their own happiness. Let's move on. I don't need to be here. Sure. More Stardust. Yep, I hear storm music. What's this for? Stardust. Alright. Weapons. What have we got? Fairy sword, don't need. Arrow of Force? Sure. Thunder Fist. I don't think I want to get rid of that brass knuckle, though. I'll buy the Thunder Fist, but I'm not going to put it on. Magic Greaves. No, it's okay. Spiritual Ring, Spiritual Ring. No, we're good here. I don't need the Flamberger no more. Don't need the virulent arrow. Don't need the combat shoes. We'll hold on to the rest. Alright, we need to get rid of some. Recovery ball. Smoke ball's a repeater. I don't like. Okay, yeah. Power down. Sun Rhapsody. I never try to escape from minor enemies, so I'll just get rid of this smoke ball. And I've carried these without ever using them. Magic Sigstone blocks enemies' move. Material Shield nulls physical attack. I'll hold on to them. That's good enough. And this woman made some items. What's she got? Oh, you can actually buy attack balls and recovery balls from her. Okay. But we don't need anything from her. Okay. How many Stardust do we have? 43. I know I've missed some. We gotta go back to the plant woman. Now there's a guy up here with a spooky story. Young Wingly Man. You guys were meant to come to this city. Humans, Gigantos, and one of us a Wingly. I would like to tell you something. It wasn't only Winglies that wanted the Dragon campaign. What? However, it is true that Winglies and humans drove themselves to war. If you have time, let me tell you a story about the two Winglies who were the leaders. Sure. Tell me. The first is Melbu Frama. He was the leader of the Winglies during the Dragon campaign. He was also the younger brother of Charlet. Being the leader of the Winglies meant being the ruler of the world. He professed that only Winglies had the right to live, and he ruled over all other species, physically and mentally. As a result, the grievances of the other species accumulated, and the Dragon campaign began. The war ended when the royal capital Cadessa was annihilated. At the same time, Melbu Frama was killed by the sword of the Dragoon Zieg. The other man who led the Winglies was Faust. As the right-hand man of Melbu Frama, he was feared by other Winglies. He also was known as a wizard and a magician. His magic power was incredibly enormous. He could even create his own apparition, his double. The apparition had most of the capabilities of Faust himself. Now that's terrifying. However, Melbu felt uneasy over the existence of the apparition, so he created something. What Faust did was like professing an intention towards disloyalty. It is natural that he didn't like it. It was called the Vanishing Stone. With that item, it is said that you can make the apparition disappear. Although I don't know if it is true or not. Let's get back to the story. Faust was the commander of the super-mobile Fort Flanville as well. Now, Flanville is at the bottom of a glacier. However, it used to be floating in the sky in order to protect the 5 main cities that also floated in the sky. Faust manipulated Flanville and killed any other species. However, the insanity of Faust ended with the collapse of Flanville. It was shot down by a weapon invented by humans, the spear shooter. His beloved vehicle became his tomb. He should be satisfied with that. That is the end of my story. If you want to listen to it again, come back anytime. I'm more than willing to tell you. Well, thanks a lot, man. That's some pretty interesting stuff. Oh, Rosie, darling, I have been waiting for you. I don't need your greetings. You know what I want to ask you. Oh, you are scary. But before that, can you introduce me to the son of dear Ziggy? This is Dart. Doesn't he look just like our Ziggy? She talks either like an old grandmother or a little kid. But Rosie, honey, it's complicated. You have to fight with the son of someone who used to be your significant other. And furthermore, the enemy is the significant other. Do you want me to give you a knuckle sandwich? Sorry, honey. But I'm really concerned. So I'm intentionally making it happy and delightful so that you won't be depressed. Rosie, sweetheart. Oh, good grief. I could hear this woman talking through Betty White. This sounds so much like Betty White right now. You have never changed. Charlotte, if you know, please tell us. Where should we head to? Really? You have the same eyes as Ziggy. I know. I have been waiting for you in order to tell you everything. Now, what would you like me to tell you? The Signet Sphere, the moon that never sets, or his dad? Well, let's start with the Signet Sphere. Ziggy is trying to break the signet of the moon that never sets with the magic power of the divine moon objects. That signet is the Signet Sphere. I am sorry that I didn't tell you about this. I have to apologize. I missed the Moonchild, Shauna. But you still have time. The signet of the moon that never sets is not broken yet. Where are the remaining signets? In the past, they were placed in 5 cities, but there are only 3 left. That's why they needed the same number of divine moon objects. What happened to the other 2? One was destroyed in the royal capital Cadessa during the Dragon campaign, and the other was lost when the divine dragon assaulted the Crystal Palace. Does this mean without the divine moon objects, the Signet Sphere can be destroyed? The divine moon objects are just tools that conceal vast amounts of magic power. That's all. So in order to destroy the Signet Sphere, having the same amount of magic power as the divine moon objects is sufficient. My dad knew about this and made Lloyd collect them. It doesn't seem like him, and it's so indirect. Plus, something is strange. I wonder how Ziggy knows about the Signet Sphere. Not only that, he knew that Shauna is the Moonchild. Alright, how about the moon that never sets? It's the 108th fruit that the divine tree dropped. It was conceived with the god of destruction that ends the world. That's why we separated it into its soul and flesh and sealed them away. My baby brother Melbu sealed the soul, which was the source of the magic power, in the crystal sphere. But when he fought with Ziggy, it was broken. Then the soul escaped from the crystal sphere and started transmigrating into a human body. Since then it has been called the Moonchild. What is left in the sky is the moon that never sets. When the Moonchild goes back to the moon that never sets, the Virage embryo, the god of destruction, will be born. So, we needed our Rosie to take on an important task. Please understand her. Now let's talk about Daddy. Tell me about my father. You are concerned, aren't you? Why does he have to destroy the world? Sorry, but that is not the one thing I don't understand. But he was unmistakably Zig. Ziggy was the fiancé of Rosie. They crossed both swords and love. Just looking at them made me feel embarrassed. Oh, good God. Stop right there. I want to talk alone with Zig about our memories. I agree. Why make items to break the signet? Why did you make the divine moon objects that can break the signet sphere? That's right. If you are not planning to allow the Virage embryo to be born, you wouldn't need them. I didn't want to, but my baby brother Melbu insisted. That is not an explanation, Charlotte. Oh, you are so uptight. But okay, I'll explain it to you. I told you that we sealed the soul of the Virage embryo in the crystal sphere, right? It is in order to draw lots of magical power and rule over other creatures. I wanted to make him stop being a dictator, but even though we have different appearances or capabilities, we are the same. We should be able to live together, on good terms. That's why I created the Signet Sphere, in order to weaken the magic power of the Crystal Sphere. Rose, without telling you that, the 5 signets that protect the moon that never sets restrain the magic power that flows from there. My operation was a big success, I thought. But Melbu found out about it and created the divine moon objects. I guess he was prepared so that he could destroy the signets anytime he wanted to. Aha! I get it. So, She made the signet spheres to take away the power from the crystal sphere, and he goes and makes the divine moon objects to destroy the signet sphere so he could have his unlimited power from his crystal sphere back. Smart guy. Realizing Big Sister's trying to take away from him there. So where are the rest of the signets? That's right. That is the most important information for you, isn't it? Because Ziggy has the divine moon objects, and he can break the signets anytime. Listen carefully. The rest of the 3 signet spheres are located in the ancient cities. The names of the cities are the Magical City Aglis, the Lost City Zenibados, and the Death City Mayfill. Those cities are still alive? It's surprising, isn't it? Of course, they were badly damaged during the war. How do we get there? Go to Rouge, or Rogue, however you say it. Then your way will be open. You said Rogue? That's my hometown. See? It is already open, isn't it? Well, it'll be night soon. Why don't you look around until tomorrow morning? Sure, why not? Don't worry about me. Go take a walk in Ulara at night. No, not you. Nope, she won't let me talk to her. Okay. Oh, Dart darling, are you going outside? Everybody left a little while ago. Obviously. Moon Serenade. Okay. Now our way is open. Shauna, I'll be there soon. Rose, you really forgive? Don't say anything. It's already in the past. Take your sword. You have become strong. You can take care of yourself. Kill me. Why? The black monster is dead now. We only have a companion who is on the same road. I missed the time when you were chased by Firebrand in the forest. Me too. And I didn't know anything back then. The world is so frail. The world is created so that it can be a parish at any time. The creator Soa can recreate one any time. But the people living there can accept it, believing it is fate or struggle against it. I struggled in order to protect this world that was taken back by friends who gave up their lives. I told you. You are no longer alone, Rose. Dark. Let's go see everybody. This is just the beginning. Alright, let's go find some folks. It's not true. The reason why I hate roses is because I see my mother in roses. My mother never looked at me directly. It was as if she was hiding something from me. And she beat me up. I didn't know what was going on and why she was doing it to me, but I remember at least one thing. There were always roses on the shelf behind my mother. Why did your mother leave you? Sorry, let's not talk about me anymore. It spoils our drinks. I don't think so. It is okay to be this way. Life is not always happy. Listening to your story reminds me of my past. About your runaway daughter, right? You are so sharp that it hurts. I hate being roundabout. Oh, you guys are here. When are we leaving? Haschel has been drinking too much since he heard we were going to Rouge. That's right. Drink a little more, and let's leave for Rouge. Once. Of course, to save the world. Give me a drink, too. May I join? I wanted to talk to you, Miranda. Same here. Aw. Shall we go? We'll make sure there's no stardust hidden around here. The spell of eternity indeed creates an immortal body, but it also corrodes the heart. Thanks a lot, man. Hey, Dart. I was telling Corone about my forest. It's totally fun. That's right. Corone and the others have been in this city forever. Exactly. So I'm telling her about the latest fashions outside. It seems you heard about everything from Charlotte. Where are the other people? I don't know. I think they are around there. But Dart, you should meet your other friends. Otherwise, you cannot go forward, can you? When you meet everybody, come again. I'll open the next way. Okay, so I was supposed to get everybody else first. Alright. I always thought I was supposed to get her next, but I guess not. So, we are leaving in the morning. Yes, we are. What are you doing here? We don't know what will happen in ancient city of Winglies. We need strong weapon. Kongal doesn't care about leader of creatures. Kongal goes with you to the end. For me too, it is no longer the mere problem of the moon gem. I cannot ignore this crisis of the world. You didn't imagine we would go with you, did you? I didn't. Hurry up if you want to buy. Humans and Giganto, your time is limited. Well, I already bought from you, pal, so... Wait a minute, was that a second teleport? Yeah, I think it is. There's no Stardust here, is there? Okay, nope. Okay. Alright. Now we can go back to Corone. Hey, buddies. Corone was telling me about the teleporting device. It's not like back home. And when are we going? We already heard lots about it from Charlotte. And we found out about where we need to go. You are coming too? Of course. Without me, the strongest of all, you cannot save the world. Besides, I learn a lot from following Dart. Everybody's the same. Gigantos, humans, and Winglies. And I can't stand the destruction of a world where everybody lives. I think for the first time, I agree with Miru. Is this the first time? Leave here tomorrow morning. By that time, I'll be prepared so that I can send you on the way that goes to the home of the Gigantos from here. We can travel that far instantly? Then we might as well go directly to Rouge. Or Rogue, I don't know how to say it. Our power is becoming weaker day by day. That is our maximum power. I understand. Take a boat. It should have been prepared in the Twins' castle a short while ago. Was there a dock in that castle? I asked King Zor and had him make one especially. I'm surprised that he listened to a Wingling. There are no humans or Winglies when it comes to the end of the world. You don't need to thank us. Now it is not too much to say that the mission of the city is to send you off. Yes, and this is one way this city has been looking after the world. Yep, this is one way the city's been looking after the world. That's right. For 11,000 years. Let's go back to Charlotte. She must have prepared the bedrooms for us. Yep, it's time to get a nap. Nap time. Just leave these guys in here for now. I always thought there was a Stardust in here. I guess I'm wrong. Okay, maybe I am wrong. Alright. Hello. Charlotte, what is this? Oh, naive boy. Don't you understand? It's a send-off for great heroes. You shouldn't have. Don't be shy. Rosie, honey, you have been doing really great. Since the soul of the Virage embryo, the god of destruction, was released, you have saved the world, let me see, at least 107 times. Really? After even being called a black monster. Stop it. The monster has died. Ziggy is serious, and he has everything to give birth to the god of destruction. Only dragoons can stop him. I wonder what Creator Soa is thinking. Like destruction or regeneration? I wonder why it wants us to go through such a painful thingy. We will change fate. Everybody must survive, okay? Now go. Zeke won't wait for us. Right. Alright. The home of Giganto. That's what that head was for. Home of Gigantos. It was linked to here. It's been a while. Corona and Gigantos were pals for a long time. Of course, it was when there were still some Gigantos left. They were nice winglies like Charlotte. They weren't all brutal people, unlike the legend tells. We have to rewrite the book in the National Library. Yes, correct knowledge brings correct conduct. That's after this journey is ended, guys. Let's go see King Zor. We have to head to Rogue on the Queen Fury. Absolutely. Alright guys, we're going to end that episode here. When we come back, we will be back at the Twin Castle of Fletz, and we will meet the king, and we will get on the Queen Fury, and we will head to Haschel's hometown of Rouge. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode here, and a little bit of the mystery that's going on between what's going on in the background here of the world and the Legend of Dragoon. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Hit the like button if you did. Subscribe to the channel, guys. There's more coming, more to see. And as I said before, when we get back, we're going to be on quite a long boat ride. And we're going to go out in the middle of the ocean, and we're going to go to Haschel's hometown. You wonder how he got into the mainland. Or Claire, for that matter, too, his daughter. Because it is a long ride away in the ocean. So, This is Captain Ron Phillips. I will see you guys again. You guys take care of yourselves. So take care, everybody.